This might sound cliche, but it's imperative when we going out of town, especially out the country. We be on
Mm-hmm.
our best behavior. Too many
Right.
times we hear about our loved ones going overseas and not returning, or coming
Mm.
back with a traumatizing experience. And more than often, the stories are conflicting and never seems to match what the next person had to say, which
Right.
explains the recent increase of the level of travel when going to the Bahamas for U.S. residents. Now, the reason we bring this up today, on the first week of April of 2025, a young man from Maryland had visited the Bahamas with his parents, only
Okay.
to not return. But the bigger problem is that we're hearing three different scenarios on why this took place, on how this young man had lost his life, rather. Now, Bahamas local news had mentioned is not even considering this a homicide, saying that this young man had allegedly drowned. Now, the mother has came out and said that her son seems to be beaten to death, especially
Oh.
after viewing the pictures. But the local authorities in Bahamas said they was looking for her son. Hours earlier, they had a report that he allegedly spit on one of the staff members at a
Oh.
restaurant he had attended on the resort. Today we go over this story. We pay our respects. We talk
Okay.
about all public information. And we see where we stand today. And let you guys tell me at the conclusion which scenario you think likely took place. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember,
Flying
I won't
fish.
give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like,
Like,
comment,
comment,
and
and
subscribe.
subscribe.
We're gonna jump right to it. Fan meet Denari McAlmont, 23 years old, from Bowie, Maryland, which is in PG County in Maryland, which are also
Okay.
known for Bowie University or the iconic theme park Six Flags.
Okay.
And on the first week of April of 2025, Denari and his parents had decided to go to the Bahamas for vacation. And just
Mm.
for FYI, a non-stop flight from Maryland to the Bahamas is a little under 3 hours. Now, fam, I also want
Oh.
you to know that the U.S. State Department maintains a level 2 travel advisory for the Bahamas, advising travelers to, quote, exercise increased caution due to crime, including violent crime like armed robberies, burglaries, and sexual assaults.
For
Mm.
travelers headed to the Bahamas, the U.S. State Department has issued a new travel warning since there's been an increase in the number of sexual assaults and
Mm.
violent attacks on tourists in parts of the
SWAT.
Bahamas. Nassau and Grand Bahamas are the worst areas. Tourists are reminded to use extreme caution and be aware of their surroundings.
Oh, that's
Yet still,
crazy.
Denari and his family still decided to visit the Bahamas. They stayed at four-star hotel, the Royal at Atlantics, located at One Casino Drive, Paradise Island in
Oh, so he ain't
Bahamas.
go
Now, the
alone.
Atlantics in the Bahamas is full service. It's not a traditional all-inclusive resort, but it does offer all-inclusive packages and dining plans that cover some of your meals and activities.
Right. Oh, come on now. This nigga from Mo and
Grab a jacket and explore the resort just before 9 p.m. The next day, April 5th, 2025, Denari was found dead on the beach on
okay.
Paradise Island,
Oh.
Bahamas. The
Oh.
resort officials had
Dead
questioned
on
his
the
mother
beach.
on where he was as they accused him of spitting on several staff members inside a restaurant. The
When he ought to get his head knocked off. Spitting on people, bruh. Ooh.
mother had quoted,
Come on
the
now.
police said they were looking for
Now
him
she
because he
crying
apparently
after
had
your
spat on
son
some staff
spitting
at a
on
restaurant,
people.
end quote. The
Be if you out your dang mind. Your son sitting around here spitting on people. Who knows what for? But I don't care what type of trial I'm going through, bro. To be like, nah, I'm not about to do all
Eleven
that.
mother said her son's phone location was not working before she filed a missing person report. She also quoted, she could not cooperate with the resort's allegations against her son. Officials searched the resort until her son's body was discovered on the shoreline on Paradise Island with no sign of life.
I know it's
Just after
scary
5:30
because you
a.m.
dealing with
April 5th,
whole new
according to the Royal
rules.
Bahamas Police Force. Now, the
You don't know what their
Commissioner of
rules
Police,
is.
Shantae Knowles, revealed that authorities are awaiting the autopsy report before speaking further on this matter.
Well, first, I can't say for certain the nationality, but what I would like to say first is to express my condolences to the family. We pray that God would comfort them during this difficult time. We understand it is a difficult time for them.
Right.
And we will certainly do our best to get answers. We are investigating this incident. However, we are waiting for the autopsy to be completed for us to determine the cause of death.
Okay.
We won't be able to speak further on that incident until we understand exactly what it is that we're looking at.
Right.
No comment on like the search efforts that authorities.
Not at this time. We want to make sure that we have the correct information as to what may have caused the death before we go any further with that.
Okay.
Now, shortly after, the Denari's mom was informed, and she was able to see photos of the alleged scene, and this was her response.
When I looked at the photo they showed me, my son was beaten. He was traumatized. His face is damaged. His
Dang.
teeth has a lot of fraud. His hair that he normally takes so much pride in. He spent a lot of money in my products. He takes a lot of pride in his hair, full of sand. That tells me they beat my son down in that sand. I need justice for my baby. I need justice.
That look like
That
phony
would
crime.
never have been how he would have done himself.
Now she sent her son down there to get
Yes,
his
it was the
ass
hardest thing
whipped.
I've ever had to do.
Today is April 10th,
Uh-huh.
2025, and
Phony
tomorrow,
crime.
the 11th, and from the 4th, that will make a week. And still
I'm
to this
playing.
day, the local
I'm
police
sorry
in the
to play it like
Bahamas
that.
is still waiting
But,
for the alleged autopsy
bruh,
report. But the local Bahamas
that did
media
look like fake
has said that
crime, but I'm
police
not
has
saying she
now
did do
deemed
that.
this not a
But
homicide,
that do look like
which
fake
draws
crime.
more concern from Denari's parents, who's now looking to get an attorney involved.
Good. Yo, this game looks so fun.
5 exclusive, a Bowie family searching for answers after their son died during a family vacation at a resort in the Bahamas.
And tonight, our Shamari Stone spoke exclusively with the mother from the Bahamas.
Tonight, 23-year-old Denari McCalmont's mother demands to know what happened to her son. How does a family vacation end in tragedy?
Right.
She says that he died 12 hours after landing in Nassau, Bahamas from Bowie, Maryland.
Shamari, my emotions are mixed. It's a little bit of anger. It's a little bit of frustration and a lot of pain.
Michelle McCalmick mourns the death of her son, Denari, at the Atlantis Paradise Bahamas resort.
They about to sit up here and repeat everything like he just said for real. It's funny with this YouTube stuff. Like, all you gotta do is just get as many minutes as you can for real. Cause the more minutes you get, the more minutes you the more money you'll be gaining there. If you only put out like a 4 or 5 minute video, I mean, the only way you'll really see some good money is if you if that thing went viral, like big viral, or what? And couple $100,000 or so what? Yeah, you ain't gonna really see too much, but yeah, he got killed. They don't know what's going on. They just gonna keep repeating it. But for a person that's really like sitting down listening to it, they'd have got off at around this part too. But for a person that's like walking or running or just listening to this, which I want my videos to be mostly like that. Like, just sit back and listen to them. Let's like talk about it for real. And I probably say some stuff that you agree with, and you would be like, right. We done it talking to each other. Put a little comment in the comments thing, man. I know ain't nobody gonna see these videos. Cause I ain't been posting on YouTube. YouTube don't like me right now. I don't blame them.